When a flashlight grows dim or quits working, you don't throw it away, you change the batteries. When a person messes up and finds themselves in a dark place, do you cast them aside? Of course not. You help them change their batteries. Some need AA, attention and affection. Some need AAA, attention, affection, and acceptance. Some need C, compassion. Some need D, direction. And if they still don't seem to shine, simply sit with them quietly and share your light. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Epoxy Me That. This channel is a roller coaster of DIY projects, resin experiments, and questionable crafting decisions, all wrapped in a sticky, shiny layer of epoxy goodness. New videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Subscribe. Hit that bell. Things might get messy, but they'll always be fun. We're going to do something real crazy today. I have these balloons here, and I'm just going to get one of them out. And I'm going to blow it up. And I'll meet you back when I get finished. Okay, I have my balloon blown up. And what we're going to do here is, I've never tried this before. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. But it's going to be fun. So I can promise you that. It'll be fun. It might not turn out. It might not be beautiful. But at least we'll have some fun. But what I'm going to try to do here is, I have several UV resins over here. I have the Bond Craftor, which is clear, and it's the hard type. Then I have a Light Wish, which is aqua blue. And then I have a Light Wish gray blue. And then I have a Jewelry Shop. It doesn't say, but it's definitely a blue. So what I thought we might do is put the UV resin on here. Use my new Let's Resin lamp. I just reviewed this a few videos back, and it is awesome. And cure that resin up. We're not going to fill the whole balloon up. We're just going to start here and go to about here. And then I want to put a little bit of blue in it with clear. Because, of course, if I use this, I would probably need a pretty good bit. But I want to make like an ocean. And then I thought would use some of these fish, or these, to put around in it. And then put a hole in the balloon and pop the balloon and get our water, sea, out. And then put it on a light stand for a little aquarium lamp. So let's see how it works. Y'all ready? Let's do this. What we're going to start out doing is, I have a little cup here. And I'm going to put some of the Bond Craftor UV resin in here. And we're going to put quite a bit in here, because this is the UV resin I'm going to put some of that blue colorant in. And then that will at least give us some blue water for our aquarium. Now, this looks pretty dark. So what I'm going to do is, to control the color, is I'm just going to get some on my stick right here. Get one little drop. And then we're going to twirl it around in our UV resin. And I'm trying to go slow so I don't really stir up a bunch of bubbles in here. And that looks pretty good. What do y'all think? I think that looks like water. But it looks like some little pieces in there that's not wanting to dissolve. So that's great. I guess there was some dried up colorant on top of the lid. Well, if I don't get them all out, maybe it could just be some trash in our ocean. Man, that's a mess. Okay, I'm going to start up a little bit more. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm going to clean my balloon off. It's real dusty. I don't know why. Okay. Now we'll let that dry a minute. Did y'all hear my my Resiner's air purifier just turn on really high? Because I sprayed that alcohol. Yeah, I'm sorry if y'all hear that in the background. I'm going to be using it from now on in my video, so I'm sorry if you hear it at times. Yeah, it's picking up the alcohol I just sprayed. Okay, now let's go ahead. Trying to make sure there's no hair or anything on there. Alright. Let's start out with some of the regular UV resin. And I hope it doesn't get so hot that it pops the balloon. And I'm just gonna try to get it all leveled out, evened out here a bit. And then we'll let it drip down after we get it kind of leveled out here. Making sure our whole balloon is covered. Oops, I'm dropping it, y'all. Maybe I put too much on there to begin with. Put a little bit of alcohol on this so that I can clean off some of it because I don't want it going down that far. At least not right now, anyway. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and see if we can cure that up without the balloon busting. If it busts, I'm going to scream really loud. I hate balloons busting. Oh, it scares me. I'm trying to hold it away from the light so it doesn't get too hot. Has anyone done this before? Let me know if anyone's tried this before. I don't know what this is going to turn out like. Okay. It needs to cure a little bit more. But I don't want to get it real hot because I don't want it to pop. So I'm just going to keep it a good distance away from the lamp. I don't want to put it right on the lamp. I can tell the balloon's getting heavier though. Uh-oh. That tip right there got on it. Okay. See if I can cut that part off. There we go. Oh goodness. Why didn't y'all tell me our resin was sitting there curing? That's our blue water. We need that. I forgot it was over there. Well, we got some of it. Spritz a little bit of alcohol on it. Pop those bubbles. It would help to cut my light back on. Man, we're going to have one crazy looking ocean. That's okay. This is our first time doing it. We get a pass. Okay, we're going to mix up some more of the blue because we didn't get all of it. So we're going to mix up a little bit more. I'm going to go slow because I don't want to get a lot of bubbles. Okay, are y'all ready? Let's go again. Get the light up. Then we're going to go ahead and I shouldn't have set our ball down there. It picked up some of that trash. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get some more on here. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. And I moved that out of the way this time. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more of the regular UV resin. Let's see, right through here, because we need to bring that area up a little bit more. Build it up a little bit more. Okay, now we're going to go through here a little bit more, right in this area. I think I'm going to have to go get some more UV resin, y'all. I'm running out. I think I got one bottle left of this, and I will be totally out. I'm going to have to order some more. And now we're going to build up through here. I don't know how much more resin, UV resin I've got. I think I'm going to have to go get my last bottle out, you guys. Yeah. That's got a lot of bubbles in it. Try to catch it. Okay. Okay, I got a new bottle out. So, let's see where we needed to go next. I lost my spot. Right through here. We need to build this up a little bit. Okay, are you ready to pop the balloon in the center? And we can cure it even stronger once we get the balloon popped, because I don't want to really get it hot and pop the balloon. So let's go ahead and get this balloon out of there and see what our ocean looks like. Let's see. I hate popping balloons, y'all. I don't like it. It's so scary to me. Oh, goodness. Here we go. If I scream, y'all, don't laugh. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, oh, oh. That scared me, that scared me, that scared me, that scared me. Oh, it's cute. Look at that. I think we put too much on it. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me go get some, let me clean this up a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got that little fish in there. This is not going to work. Let me trim this off. It's that little weak piece that we had on there, that I had gotten the blue colorant on right here. That was that little piece. Let me get the lid on that before I end up spilling it everywhere. Okay. Now, these aren't going to work because the back of them, you know, you can see the back of them on the other side and they just don't look that cute. But these right here, you know, when you see through them on the other side, you can tell what they are. So we're going to use these. So let's see here. Let's see where we can put this one at. Let's put it right there. So how we're going to do that is take our UV resin. We're just going to drop it down inside of there and let it cure. Just kind of flatten it out, brush it a little bit. We're not worried so much about bubbles. This isn't underwater or a water piece. So, how's everyone doing today? Let me tell y'all what I did. I thought today was Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought the other day was Wednesday. Anyway, it backed me up into thinking that I was behind today. So yeah, I had to hurry up and get my video edited so I could get it posted. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more in there. And keeping that light on it really helps. And I love this lamp right here. I know I keep saying that, but I cannot stress it enough. It is so handy. So handy. And it has a setting on there where it doesn't turn off. You can just leave it on. And it won't turn off. Okay, let's take a look at that. Oh, that is so cute. And I'm just sitting my things in there as the bowl wants to set on the light. See, I went and got the light and set it out here just to see where it was going to lean more towards. And it's, you know, pretty much right there. We could make a little base for the bottom of it with some UV resin. But I think this is going to be just fine. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's put some fishies in there. Let's go with this one. Let's see here. Let's put this one right there. Now I'm going to get a little bit more and put on it. And then I'm just going to take my brush here and make sure the whole fish is covered on there, sealed in. And then get out of there and let it cure. Okay, now let's put one of the starfish in. I can't wait to add those bubbles. They're going to be so cute. Alright, let's see where we want to put our starfish. Let's put our starfish right here. I'm going to put a little bit of UV resin down in there. Then I'm going to hurry up and get my little stick here and make sure I have it down in there. Get it nice and covered. Now I'm going to add a little bit more. Let's go ahead and seal him on in there. Okay, now let's get this little thing right here, some grass, and let's put it right here. And I'm going to add a little bit more. Seal it on in there. Get my brush. Make sure it's all brushed in good. Get it situated. If you want to move it, now's the time. Okay, now I'm going to put this fish right here, right up top here. Well, if it's turned around this way, oh yeah, still looks good there. Add a little bit more. And then let it cure. Okay, I'm going to put this little guy right here. Right here. And let it cure. Then I'm going to put this little guy right here, right over here. And then let it cure. Then I'm going to get this tiny fish right here and place it right here. And let that cure up. Now we're going to take this green one, big green fish, and put it right back here. Okay, now I'm going to let it cure up. Now we're going to add some bubbles, and then we'll see if we have any more room, you know, if we want to put any more fish in there. Because right now it's looking pretty filled. Okay. Here's our little fishbowl lamp. I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm going to take it to my daughter's house and let her put it in Kaysen's bedroom. It was fun doing this. Really fun. Let's plug it up and take a look at it. And there it is. Turned out so cute. Isn't that precious? The blue doesn't show up very well, but the other colors do. So cute. Well, I think this turned out really, really cute. Let me know what you guys think of this. I hope it inspired someone to make this. It was so much fun. Well, it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye. And I hope you have a very, very wonderful weekend. And I will see you on Monday. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.